Good evening, beautiful souls. Welcome to Aligned to Divine. I am Tamara. I just realised my seat is way too low. There we go. Welcome to Aligned to Divine. Welcome to another fabulous Friday night of free readings. If you are watching this part, you are watching the replay. So if you are here, say hi. Pop a hashtag replay in the comments so that I know that you've been to visit. If you missed the live and you would like a reading, please feel free to just scroll through to wherever you feel like you need to stop, and you will find your message there if you don't want to watch the entire live stream, which you are more than welcome to. So I am just going to do my little bits of housekeeping, sharing this out. So just give me a second. I'd love to know how you are. Hi, Jeanette. I see you, Dot. Thank you for joining me today. Let's see. Oh, that is much better. Okay. Now, my Wi-Fi has been pretty bad today, so if I do buffer, I'm most apologetic for that. My computer has been excruciatingly frustrating. Excuse me. It's funny, every time. It's like Spirit's way of letting me know that they're here. I am well, Jeanette. Thank you very much. I hope you are well too. All right. What was I doing? Share. Did I do that already? I don't know. My sneeze caught me out of nowhere, and now I don't know what I was doing. How has your week been? I would love to know how you guys are going. I sat through a very close game of football last night. If anyone who knows me knows that I am an Aussie rules fan. I am a Crow supporter, and it had me on the edge of my seat. I was tired all day yesterday, and I thought I'm just going to put the footy on, and I'll probably fall asleep while I'm watching the footy, and that certainly did not happen. Okay, I think I just put this in here twice. Hi, Junior. Well, maybe I didn't. Oh my god. Yes, so my computer has been driving me crazy. It's my internet, it's not actually my computer. But it's been laggy because of that. Alright, let's go back. And try again. Alright. My apologies. This always takes a little bit, and I'd like to get it all out of the way so that I am not distracted throughout the live stream. Okay. I did a 3-day business mastery course this week. It was it was pretty full on, but the guy that I did it through, I love the way that he teaches, and it's all through practical. Like you're not just sitting there listening. You're actually doing stuff. So yeah, I did a lot of behind the scenes stuff in the 3 days. So keep an eye out, because the way that I do things here at Align to Divine is going to change a little bit. So keep an eye out for that. I don't know what's going on. There we go. So I'm actually going to start doing a free breathwork session every single Monday. They will be less than 30 minutes. I will do them through Zoom, so the Zoom link will be put out to everyone every week. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do them into my my Align to Divine group or here on the page. I think it'll probably go into the group. I don't know yet. But the replay will go into the group, so I'll do it live via Zoom, and then the replay will go into the group. I should probably work out the details before I actually talk about these things, right? But I am going to start doing a weekly free breathwork session that anyone can attend. It is our first step towards showing up for ourselves consistently, to bring regulation into our lives. So consistent regulation. So that's where we start. I am also working on a free 3-day challenge that will lead into a 12-week program. An 8-week program. I also haven't decided that yet. I think that might change. I'll start with 8 weeks, and it might change after I run it the first time to see how it goes. So lots of things happening here. The 3-day business mastery was brilliant. I'm ADHD, so being able to go, this is what you need, let's do it now, and I worked the way through pretty much all of the stuff. There's obviously the fine details that I haven't landed on yet, but the Monday breathwork sessions are going to be every week from now on, like our Friday night reading sessions. Excuse me. Hello, lovely Lisa. Jeanette says, I can't wait for that. I'm so excited. Okay. I might just jump straight into it tonight. So if you'd like a reading, pop a yes, please, in the comments, and I will start with my list. As always, if there is anyone that you think might like a reading tonight, please feel free to share this or tag them in the comments below. Let's start reaching people. Yeah. Sharing the love. All right, Jeanette, you are first. As always, there is the donation link in the description of this live stream, and I've pinned it in the comment section here. So if you would like to make a donation, that is there for you. If you do make a donation, you get bumped to the top of the list, and I read for you next. How did everyone go with the blue moon? Oh my goodness, it was spectacular. It's been such, like, the energy of it feels Like for about a week, my whole body was like zzz. And I don't know whether that was full moon stuff or because my everything's kind of shifting for me as well, and that was before it started shifting. So I was kind of okay, okay. I think it's going to change. I think something's going to change. There's lots of things happening. Okay, and I might have found a car. I know you guys don't really. It's not really important, but for those of you who know, I had a car accident on the first day of the year. That was not my fault. It was not my fault. And so I've had hire cars and I've had loaned cars, borrowed cars. So I haven't actually had a vehicle of my own since the beginning of the year, which has been it's been really good actually. It's been interesting. It's been a little bit frustrating at times, but it has taught me to ask for help when I need it. It's okay to ask for help, and it has it's shifted how we go about things. So everyone in my house has had to not rely so much on a vehicle to get us around. Kids have been walking to school. My oldest daughter has been catching a bus to work. I've dived into the art of online ordering my food shopping. So I'm having to be more organised. It's been really beneficial. I think for a long time, like I'm all about things happening in divine timing, and like I feel my way through the world. So if it doesn't feel right, it's not going to happen until it feels right for me. And I'm certainly looking forward to having my own car again. But I have really enjoyed not having one as well. It's been really good for all of us in my house. So, okay. Hi, Ali. I'm so glad that you're back. I see you. All right. Jeanette, you're up first. Oh, actually, before I do dive into the readings, I have aligned oracle readings available. They are 30-minute face-to-face by Zoom. They are $70 at this present moment. So if you would like to go deeper, if you would like to, the readings are not, we've been here, you're here every Friday night, right? They are in depth. They are exactly what you need in that moment. So, which will shift. It always shifts things for people. So, they are more like a one-on-one session with me, but they are readings, right? So they are available at the moment. I also have past life regressions available. So if doing a past life regression is something that you are interested in, I am actually going to do them for a special price. So leave that information with me. I'll put that up on the Facebook group, in the Facebook page. Just making a note. The past life regressions are amazing. I love doing them. I mean, I love doing everything that I do. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. But just watching someone walk back through that and then being able to relate how that is affecting their current life is pretty spectacular. So past life regressions I have available at the moment. If you want to do a one-on-one breathwork and transcendence session with me, they are also available. I have them at the special price of $70 for, it's about an hour. It takes about an hour. And again, they are quite amazing. And also soul maps. My soul maps are still available. They are still $97. I think I'm actually going to leave them at $97. They are so we take the time that you were born, in the place that you were born, and from your birth chart, it's all the information about who you were born to be. So again, it can be quite life-changing. Mine's been quite life-changing for me about how I accept myself, how I see myself, how I show up in the world. So it's a comprehensive PDF. You get a comprehensive PDF that's generally around, it's between 60 and 80 pages, depending on the information that comes through in your chart. And you also receive a soul song, which is created specifically for you from your chart. And everyone that has had one and listened to this for the first time has cried because it really is like being seen for the first time. So you get a soul song, and you also get a morning empowerment song, which is something created specifically for you that you can listen to first thing in the morning, that will charge you and inspire and empower you for your day going forward. So I just finished one today, and like all of the songs, it's my favorite part. They are quite amazing. So I know I've used the word amazing a lot in the last 5 minutes because everything I do is amazing. But it's only amazing because of how I know how much of a difference it makes for you guys. So they are available. The link for those is actually in the description of this live stream, and I popped it in the comments section down here. So if you feel called, I can't think of anything more beneficial for you than your soul map reading with your soul song. I still listen to mine every day. Every day. Okay. So that is everything. Lisa said my past life regression was friggin' amazing. Yay. All right. It was pretty amazing. And the past life regressions can go from anywhere between an hour and a half to 3 hours. There is no time limit because you walk through that life to see all of the moments that you need to see. For whatever it is that you need to learn from that specific lifetime. It's pretty amazing. Amazing. I'm going to have to find a new word. Spectacular. All right. Betty, I'm going to pop you on my list. Thank you. And hi, Bianca. All right. So, thank you for your patience while I do my sales spiel to let you guys know how you can work with me. Okay, Jeanette, you are up first, and I don't know whether I'm going to use these cards actually. Okay. Bianca said, Lisa said how good hers was. Yeah, I'll put that, I'm going to do a special price, and I'll put that out on socials tomorrow morning. I'm going to do it first thing tomorrow morning. If I don't get it done this evening. Usually a bit energetically by the time I finish these. So, all right, let's get a move on. I found this deck of cards on my shelf this week, and I forgot that I bought them. And these words here, an oracle of hope and transformation, was what actually jumped out at me. It's like, ooh. So I thought I would get them off the shelf. Lisa said, even if I did jump around everywhere, you did exactly what you needed to, right? It was what you needed to know and what you needed to learn in order to get to the result at the end. All right, I might need to use the book for this one because I obviously I've used them a lot. I forgot that I had them. forgot that I bought them. Oh, they're all falling out today. Yep, we got 3. All right. We have Threads of Fate. This is for you, Jeanette. Threads of Fate. And then we have Out of the Darkness. Ooh, and then we have Forge Connections. Ooh, I love this. Hold on to Hope is on the bottom. So even without getting the book out, this feels like your current journey, right? The threads of fate. It's like you're pulling in all of the lessons, all of the learning, all of the heartbreak, all of the judgments, and all of the things from your lifetime, and filtering through what lessons you need to learn and what you need to let go of. So it's the old you're creating the scar instead of living from the wound, right? It's the scar, not the wound. That's what they're saying to me. So threads of fate. You're filtering through what applies to you, what doesn't apply to you, what beliefs are yours, what beliefs are not yours, how what's in alignment and what's not in alignment for you, and that's part of your process at the moment, and it's pretty uncomfortable. It's pretty uncomfortable. This part is really uncomfortable. But this is the result, Out of the Darkness. So one of my biggest healing processes in the last couple of months was, what is it that I want? And it came down to the fact that I wanted to see my light again. I've forgotten. I've been wading through the darkness for so long that I've forgotten how to shine my light and how to bring that out into the world. I don't know whether forgotten is the right word, actually. She'd been buried for a really long time. And I've been making my way out over the last few years, right? But especially in the last couple of months, the soul map, ever since I got my soul map, I was like, oh, okay, this is me. All right, how can I bring that out into the world? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to remove? So that's kind of what I feel like it is for you at the moment. You are stepping out of your darkness, out of your learning era, out of the cocoon that you have placed around yourself through your life experiences. I don't know whether cocoon's the right word. It's like you're cracking that open and stepping out into your light. The one thing that I do want to say, and it comes from the Forge Connection card for you, is that it's really easy for us to isolate ourselves when we go through this period, especially when you're not sure who you are and how you want to show up in the world, or you're just trying to figure that out. But also, maybe some of the people that you were spending time with, you don't want to spend time with anymore. So there's a shift and change in that as well, and it comes from that deep feeling of not feeling understood or seen. And not just by other people, but by ourselves as well, right? But it's really important to stay connected to others. It's really important to put yourself outside of that comfort zone and that habitualness of self-isolating and making you do things to connect you with others, yeah, because that's how you're going to find your people. I mean, there might be a lot of people that you're like, ugh, but there's always it's about building connection. Yeah, it's about and people are our mirrors as well. So in order for us to be able to grow, we need ourselves mirrored back to us so that we can see and understand in order to grow. So, yes. See, I didn't even need the book. Just going to trust myself. Hold on to hope. Hold on to hope is, see this light in the heart, right? So whenever you're not sure, whenever things feel overwhelming or you're uncomfortable or you are in that self-isolation, right? Come back to the light in your heart. Check back in. Check back into here. Well, we spend so much time up here. It's time to check back into here. And hope. The hope is like the vision of the future, right? It's what you're working towards. That's why we're doing all this work. All right. Thank you very much, Jeanette, for joining me this evening. I hope that was helpful. I love watching this part of your journey. Oh, excuse me. Shift the energy. I love it. So yes, I love watching this part of your journey. I'm so grateful that I get to be a part of it as well. So thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Junior. You are so welcome, Jeanette. All right. Junior. King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. This flew out of the deck, this one. So when I was shuffling your cards before, movement was filtering through. So I don't know whether it's, we always say go out, take a walk in nature, whatever. That doesn't always work. Like I think, especially for those of us who have lived in such a heightened state for so long, the thought of going out and taking a 20-minute to an hour walk, for me it's complete, not even 20 minutes, but 30 minutes to half an hour is like, that's overwhelming. That's me having to put aside, that's me having to actually do it. But if I can find, and this is what I'm going to base a lot of my work on, is like 5-minute increments, right? Something that you can do in 5 minutes that gets you moving, that feels good. And generally, if we start with 5 minutes, we take it further, right? So finding a form of movement that works for you, whether it be putting on a song and dancing your whole way through it, or walking to your mailbox, or just taking a lap around the block. Small, manageable increments throughout the day of outsideness and of movement. I think will be very beneficial for you, especially when we're so to get you out of the thinking pattern, the overthinking pattern, because I feel like that's something that's going on. Every time you step forward, the self-doubt comes in, and then your brain starts to enumerate all of those self-doubts and the limiting beliefs and all of that sort of stuff. So catching yourself in those moments and going, okay, I need to move. Um, and doing whatever that is for 5 minutes. My soul song is about 6.5. My empowerment song is about 6.5 minutes long, and that's perfect. It's perfect for that. So my sisters are chatting in our sisters chat. It's popping up. All right, what else have we got? What else have we got for Junior? And I kind of feel like, so it's safe to trust. I kind of feel like that's the way that you need to approach everything in your world right now, right? Catching yourself in those moments of distrust, in those moments of uncertainty and overwhelm or critical thinking, and doing something body-based to move yourself out of it. 2 minutes of running on the spot, star jumps, like something that brings you back into your body, because that's where our healing starts, right? How it starts in our body, because that's where all of the energy of our emotions and stuff get caught. All right. Oh, it says it's the 8 of Michael. No, it's the Knight of Michael. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. Great deal of activity. Sudden and immediate results. Important communication. So it feels like busy. Lots of things changing. Lots of things happening. And it will be easy for you to get all caught up in here. So taking those moments out to slow things down as well. I was going to say breath, some form of breath. And then I was like, what breath is going to be most effective in 2 minutes? And as always, it's the psychological sigh, right? The one where you breathe in through your nose fully, and then you sit, and then you exhale out through your mouth, nice and slow. And do that 5 to 10 times and see how much your state changes. All right, and on the bottom we've got release the past, you will grow from this situation, time heals all wounds. So things are changing for you, Junior. Things are changing and it's moving quickly and you've just got to trust the process, but you also have to take those moments and so that you don't get caught up in it and you don't run away or you don't allow yourself to be taken off into the wrong direction. It's about bringing yourself back, and movement is your key tool. Okay, Lisa, you are up next. Thank you very much, Junior. Thank you for being here. Last week, I did 4 readings in an hour, so I was very conscious that sometimes I can take a very long time to read for one person. So, I'm trying to be a little bit more conscious of that. Okay, Lisa. Pull these ones out for you too. Turn the page, Lisa. Turn the page. So whatever previous story or narrative that you've caught yourself up in, because it's I know the last couple of months for you it's been like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Kind of feels a little bit like, yes, I'm going to do this, and then oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, yes, I'm going to do this, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And whether that's been conscious or not, that's how it's been energetically for you. So turn the page. There's a lot of cosmic activity happening in June, so I know that June's going to be a big month, and I'm pretty certain that was going to be one for you specifically. So allow yourself to move through the energy of June with whatever is coming up. What I do want you to do is write your old story on a piece of paper and then literally turn the page and write yourself a new one. And those 5-minute increments will be good for you as well, right? Listen to your heart. What else have we got here? Oh, no is not a bad word. So no first. With everyone and everything, Lisa. No first, or I'm not sure, let me get back to you. With everyone. Husband, kids, friends, work, everyone. Unless you know that it feels right for you and it sits well in your body, it's a no first. Okay, and then the card at the bottom. So no is not a bad word, right? No is not a bad word. And then the gift of yes. This is saying yes to you. This is saying yes to your light. This is saying yes to what lights you up. And creating time and space for you to be able to do that. So one of the things that I love the most about not having a car is the fact that my kids are all self-sufficient now. I don't need to be carting themselves. I don't need to be disrupting my flow and my routine to cart them all everywhere all of the time, which is what it was like for me before. And I feel like it's the same for you. What can you allow your family to do that you are carrying the load of, that you don't need to? Remember, it's not you taking away from them. It is you gifting them the opportunity and ability to do that for themselves. And it's not just your husband and kids. I know you know, right? But sometimes you don't know until you know, right? This is not just your kids. This is your extended family as well. This is mum, dad, brothers, sisters. With them, it's I'm here for you if you need me. If you do need me, ask. And then I will decide, A, whether it's something that you can do for yourself, or B, whether I have the time to be able to support you in that. You get to choose. Or whether it's I'm all in, right? Whether it's a yes. But it needs to come from you, not from a place of guilt or feeling like you have to. It needs to come from you. Remember, the more we make ourselves responsible for other people, the less opportunity we give them to be responsible for themselves. And if we're always doing stuff for them, they're always going to rely on us and expect us to do stuff for them. Which means you get no time for you. Yeah, you don't make yourself a priority, and you don't make yourself responsible for you and what you're doing and where you're going and what you want, right? Sorry, I'm going to sneeze again. So, listen to your heart. Turn the page on the old story in the old way. Adaptation time does not take long. My children are not big fans of walking to and from school. They complain about it often, but they still do it, right? And they will continue to do so as we step into this next chapter, if this car comes into fruition this weekend. When, let's reframe that, shall we? When this car comes into fruition this weekend. All right. So the gift of yes is saying yes when it lights you up, when it's good for you. Yeah, not because you feel like you have to. Which is the power of the no. No is not a bad word. It's actually necessary. It's a new start. It's a new thing. It's a new time for you and for your family, but mostly for you. Yeah. Lots of beautiful, wonderful things coming in. It's just creating the time and space to be able to make that a priority for you. All right. Thank you very much, beautiful Lisa. Thank you for being here as always. All right, Ali, you are up next. I feel like I'm making good time today. All right, Ali, what cards are we going to use for you? Unicorns for you today, Ali. Ooh. All right, so I feel a lot of joy. I feel a lot of joy in your energy today. A lot of joy. There's that little voice in the back of your head that's kind of feels like it's just kind of waiting for the pin to drop. And I want you to continue to ignore that, right? Because you're allowed to have all these beautiful, wonderful things in your life, and you're allowed to enjoy them. Yeah. Ooh, patience. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play whilst you wait. Ooh, and we've got the dance card. Move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. So I know that you do a bit of this already, right? But there's purpose. There's always purpose behind your dance. And I want to say structure behind your dance that you do already. But what what you're being asked to do is to dance just for the sake of it, just with pure abandon in the middle of your kitchen on a random Tuesday, right? Just because it makes you feel good, right? Yeah, And that's a condition that Ali says, I'm doing my best to ignore it. It's a conditioned response from everything that you've been through, right? There's always going to be that little seed of doubt. I think working on how you feel about yourself, right, will take away the dread that you may feel around the pin dropping, right? Um, so we get attached to all of these things, and there may be some codependent, right, codependency going on, um, so that if something disappears from our life, it's heart wrenching, yeah, or if I mean, it's always going to be heart wrenching, but the more that you can fill your cup yourself, the more that you feel good about yourself, the more that you love yourself, um, the more that you rely on you for that to 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 define your worth. Yeah. Uh, I mean, you don't have to define your worth, but we all do it, right? um, oh, I lost my train of thought. The more that you can fill up your own cup, the less we rely on others to do that for us. So if that's ever taken away from us, it's not such a heart-wrenching blow because our whole being hasn't been reliant on somebody else, yeah, or something else. So I'm not saying keep yourself disassociated, because that's not what it is, and I'm all for heart in, heart in. It's the dependency that we need to avoid, and it's filling our own cup and knowing that, yes, I enjoy spending time with you, yes, I enjoy doing this, but I'm okay without it. I'm a whole person without it, right? I also dance freely all the time. Yeah, it's one of those things, right? It's one of those things. Uh, okay, what else have we got? Oh, it's the Goddess card. Honor your divine feminine energy, seeing your inner beauty, loving every part of you. Confirmation, right? Oh, look, we got past lives on the bottom of the deck. Isn't that interesting? That's popped up tonight. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So maybe that pattern of codependency, seeking love outside of ourselves, seeking things outside of ourselves. That that is been brought into this lifetime, and I would imagine that it's been part of other lifetimes and a part of your family line as well. There's some pattern repeating that may need to be cleared. So if you do want to book a past life regression to find out, I'm doing a special for this month. And if not, you can investigate that. You can investigate that yourself if that's what you feel called to do. But the karmic ties, they play out over and over, and they can keep us stuck in that. It's a worthiness loop. That's what just dropped in. It's a worthiness loop for you, what you feel you deserve. The worthiness loop, and it's connected to your feminine energy as well. So finding ways to connect back into that feminine. That's where the dance comes in. That's where the singing comes in, if that's what if that's what you feel called to do. Our feminine is our intuition, and it's our nurturing, and it's the connection that we have with ourselves. So, taking the time when you're in the shower to to like run your hands over every part of yourself to connect yourself back in with your body as well. So, yes. All right. Thank you, beautiful Ali. I hope that that made sense and it was helpful for you. And if you do want to book a past life regression, just send me a message and I'll sort that out for you straight away. Okay. Betty, are you still here? They're so good. They are so good. Okay, Betty, if you are still here, please pop a heart or something in the comment section here. And if not, I'll read for Bianca because I can see your dot, Bianca. All right, Betty, are you still here? So much love to you, beautiful. Thank you. I was just going to complain about how cold it is here in Queensland. And then I realised that you guys are all much colder than I am. But it is cold. It is cold for us Queensland. It is cold here in Queensland for those of us South Australians who live in Queensland. For all the people in Queensland. I mean, I got socks on. I've got socks and tracksuit pants and my cardi. I've got my sleeves pushed up at the moment because I get hot when I do readings. The spirit energy channeling through me. You can't see my rosy red cheeks. Hi, Marion. I'll pop you on my list. Bianca, I'm going to read for you. Because I don't think Betty's here anymore. Ooh. All right, Bianca, this card actually doesn't surprise me at all after doing your soul map reading. It is the magic of stories. The magic of stories. So I don't know whether you've noticed or not, but when I'm doing readings and stuff, I do tell a lot of stories, and that's how I put them. That's how I get a message across, right? Through my own experience and through my own stories, and I feel like it's the same for you. So, okay. So maybe it's time for you to start putting yourself out in the world. So what's coming? I don't know whether you do this already or not, but whether you start a TikTok channel or just a Facebook page or something along those lines, and you just start sharing. Start a Facebook page and go live every day and share a story. Just start talking. I mean, if you need to block everyone that you know from that in order for you to be able to show up in a way that's true and authentic to you, then that's what you do, all right? But it's about you sharing who you are and finding those places of vulnerability and understanding how your life experience and your stories are going to help people. Lots of people. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people. Now, I know you have a depth of feeling, of emotion and feeling that is more. It's extra. right? It's that Scorpio moon, right? I thought about that, then thought, share what? Just start talking. Just start talking. I mean, there's a gift in it because you can break everything down and you kind of analyze, and you're about being really self-aware as well, right? And understanding the emotion underneath things, um, and just being able to connect, for people to be able to connect. A lot of the time people aren't looking for fixes. They aren't fixing. They're not looking for anything like that. They are just looking for connection. I know when I first really started my journey back to myself, most of my most powerful shifts came from realizing that I wasn't in it alone, that I wasn't experiencing these things alone, that I wasn't walking this path alone, right? That there were people out there that actually understood what I was going through, actually understood where I was at, and could articulate and voice that for me. And just that feeling of knowing that I wasn't alone was exactly what I needed. Yeah. Um, so that's all you need. That's all you need to start. Talk about life, being a mum. I know a lot of what comes up for me now is about being a single mum, and that path that I've had to take with that journey, because that's shaped quite significantly me quite significantly in who I am, right? Um, so it doesn't need to be something in depth and transformative and magical and all of that sort of stuff. You don't feel like it needs to be like that for you, but the people that find it will be like, fuck, I needed that. Oh my god, that's me, right? um, I'm not a complete, oh actually I was going to say I'm not a complete weirdo, but I am a complete weirdo. But I take joy in that. And not everyone does. So, the magic of stories. And the hardest part is, like, we go, oh, I don't even know what I would talk about, but that's that resistance to being seen, right? To be able to share ourselves. Oh yes. To the vulnerability, yeah. Especially for those of us who have spent the majority of our life feeling like we're too much. We've been too much, and we're too emotional. We're too over the top, and you know that share that too muchness. People need it. And I also want to say, don't be afraid to show emotion as well, to feel through the emotion, to allow that to be a part of it as well. And it's learning to trust that part, that Scorpio moonness, right? I was like, did I get that right? It's just going through my... But yes, it's the Scorpio moon. Let your guard down. It's just like looking at that gem between the heart and the throat there. Oh, and this storm will pass. Right. So the more you allow yourself to feel uncomfortable, the more peace you will find within yourself, right? The more that you share, the more peace that will come to your world, yeah, to your being. This card says focus on the also. Just going to have a quick look at that one actually. Focus on the also. So this deck of cards is great, and I'm sure that this is why I was called to it, because this is how I roll, right? If you show up for a reading, you're probably going to get homework, right? So it gives you the message, and then helpful deities, so who you can call on to help. So it gives you support, and then the affirmations as well. Each of us has a galaxy of moods, emotions, and abilities within, and a balance of light and dark. Even in the depths of despair, you are never just that. There are always glimmers of hope that can be found if you remember how many positive traits you have and all the wonder you hold within you. Well, that's interesting. You are a different person to everyone you know, showing different parts of yourself depending on how you perceive them, while those around you will see different things in you according to your interactions with them and as reflections of themselves. This means you can be different people and live different lives, trying out hopes, dreams, goals, values, and personalities by spending time with a variety of people, so you can discover which you so that you can discover which you that you like best, who you want to be, and who you truly are. You are a unique galaxy made up of bits of lots of other people. The love of reading your grandma instilled in you, the cheeky spirit born from a sibling relationship, the dedication your favourite teacher inspired, the politics of a parent, the career path inspired by your greatest rival at school, the love of nature gained from a friend, regardless of whether you're still in touch. Consider the people in your life, those who have influenced you in some way, and be sure that they are positive traits you have taken on, ones you still want in the star-strewn sky of your heart. You are so many things all at once and are capable of being even more. It's important to remember this, especially in dark times when you're struggling to see any light. An emotion or situation can sometimes be so overwhelming and all-consuming that for a while it's all you feel and express. If you're sad, angry, or filled with shame, it can seem as though that's all that you are, that every bit of your light and joy is drowned in the sea of shame or pain. But it's not true. You can be consumed by sadness, but also still be kind and funny and clever and sweet, even if you don't feel it in that moment. You can be burning with anger or jealousy and also still be a good friend, a good parent, a good person. Whole universes dwell within you, and you can embody them all. You are always all of you, even when you don't feel like it at the time. And this is true for everyone else as well. Affirmations. I am enough always. I shine my light outwards even while sad. I can conquer darkness, hurt, and loss. I am many things all at once, and feeling sad or angry does not diminish any of them. I am a universe of possibilities. Oh, I love that. Oh. Stevie! My cat's like, no, because the kids are not home. So, the magic of stories. It's time to start sharing. Let your guard down. Okay in the sharing. So start with the surface stuff if that's what you feel comfortable with, but don't be afraid to dive into the deeper stuff as well. That requires that level of vulnerability that is incredibly uncomfortable. And know that you are all things all at once. You can be all things all at once. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Marianne. Hi, Sharon. Do you have time? Okay. Okay, Marianne. I knew these cards had to come off the shelf tonight. I just didn't know who they were going to be for. Another inner Seagull deck. I have quite a few of these now. Okay. Okay, I did talk about this earlier. And Bianca, I have to message you, so send me a message because there's something I need to talk to you about. I am going to start doing free breathwork sessions on Monday mornings. You can sign up, but they'll be via Zoom. You can sign up. If you can't make it, you'll get the replay. And I'll be doing those every single Monday morning. And I'm also in the middle of creating a three-day challenge. I know, I was like, it's called, but that's not what it's called. That's what my 8-week program is going to be called. So I'll be doing Monday morning breath work so that we can start that nervous system regulation on a regular basis. The 3-day challenge is going to be a little snippet of what my 8-week program is about, and the 8-week program is creating safety in your body and healing and releasing anger and healing the beliefs and stuff, and then rewriting who you are, like discovering who you are, more or less, right? So the 3-day challenge will be free. So keep an eye out for that. I will let everyone know more, especially when we're doing our breathwork on Monday mornings. But I just wanted to let everyone know that was coming. Yes. All right, Marion. It's about shedding the layers of who you've created yourself to be for everyone else, to keep yourself safe, and discovering who you are underneath all of those layers so that you can live from that space instead of feeling like you're living someone else's life. Okay. Marion, you have the hurt heart. And it says, I see you. And I do see you. And I do know you. Because I was you. And in some ways I still am, right? Healing heart, face your shadow and grow. What have we got? Cautious heart, have enough wisdom to get back up. And what else have we got here? Recovering heart. Step onto the road to deeper healing. So this is like, so the stepping onto the road to your deeper healing is seeing you, feeling seen, being held, understanding that it's time to see you, yeah, that part of the healing process is facing that shadow, getting to the bottom of all the things that we deny about ourselves, that we don't like about ourselves, whether it's true or not, or whether it's just things that other people have told us, right? It's the phoenix. It's the burning shit to the ground. So Marion says, I'm trying. I want you to know that you're not trying. You are. You are, even if it doesn't feel like it on some level. The willingness to make the change, the willingness to investigate, the willingness to ask questions and to go deeper, and to open yourself up to making the changes, to creating the situation, to feeling the feelings, right? Just having that is you doing more than trying. You are doing it, yeah? And this is part of your journey and part of your process. So you might not be where you want to be, right? I used to do this to myself all the time. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm getting there, but I'm not where I want to be, right? But the truth is, when we make a goalpost of where we want to be, right, the more work we do, the more that goalpost changes. So we're never going to be where we want to be. And that's good. You don't want to be where you want to be because it means you've got nothing to grow towards. All right? So that's important to know, that you're not just trying. You actually are. And everything that you're doing or not doing or working through or not working through, it's all perfect. It's all part of your divine plan and your divine journey. So, yes, when you are called to do the work, do the work. All right? And gift yourself that time to work your way through whatever's coming up for you. All right? That's probably the most important thing. We don't need to understand and we don't need to analyze the process, right? We just need to feel our way through it. And it's allowing the energy that's been stuck in our body from all of those experiences and all those things that we held on to and all those things that we didn't say, all of that's all stuck in the body, right? So even if the only thing you do for yourself is that little 5-minute, oh, you weren't here at the start, 5-minute increments throughout the day, 2-minute increments, 5-minute increments, whatever feels comfortable for you, to know that you just got up and danced to a song for 2 minutes, right? If you don't do anything else all day, that's okay, right? And if that's all you can manage, if you can just stand up and hop on the spot for 30 seconds, right? That is still you making a choice to move your body in a way that is going to get you out of your head and back into your body. And it's not something that's going to overwhelm you, like, oh, I have to walk, I have to go for a walk for an hour. Like that just, yes, that's going to be hugely beneficial, but it can also be really overwhelming. So if all you can do is get up and jump on the spot for 20 seconds, 30 seconds to shift out of that mental state and back into the body, that's all you need to do. 9 times out of 10, when we get up to do something for ourselves like that, it will start with 5 minutes and then you'll be like, oh, this feels good. What's next? Right? So just be kind. Just be kind to yourself. Don't beat yourself up about all the things that you think you should be doing, because it's not beneficial, right? I saw, where did I see that? It was so long ago. Jessica Ortner, she's part of the Tapping Solution, and she wrote a book about tapping for weight loss. And one of her key points was, you can't hate yourself thin, right? And you can't hate yourself through healing. You can't condemn yourself for not doing the work and expect you to heal, right? You can't, you just can't do that. So the first thing that you can do for yourself is just be kind. Just be kind to yourself. Even if that's just saying, I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. I'm showing up for myself in a way that works for me right now. Yeah? So that it's not so overwhelming. Okay. And what I also want you to understand with this process is that it's good days and it's bad days. It's good moments and it's bad moments. All right? But underneath all of that, you are a good person. All right? So even if you're having a bad day, you are still a good person. You're just a good person having a bad day. And that's okay. Yeah? So it's not always like, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good, right? Because that's not realistic. Life's not like that. Sometimes we have ups and sometimes we have downs, and that's all part of the process. Okay, I'm just going to pull another card for you from somewhere else. I feel like there's something else waiting for you over here. Another inner Seagull deck. Just realised there's a flaw in their box making. All right, that's the Virgo in me, just so that you know. These are the mystical healing oracles. So let's see what you need to know from this deck tonight. And then Sharon, I will pull a quick card for you before I jump off. Practice positivity. That's just what we were talking about. Ooh, and excuse me. It's a no. All right. I don't know whether you've heard me talk about this before, but I talk about it often. This year, I decided. So part of my ADHD, part of my people pleasing, part of all of that is me just saying yes and wanting to do everything for everybody, to my detriment, right? And I wasn't pleasing anyone with my people pleasing, especially not myself. So at the beginning of this year, I decided that it was going to be a no for me, straight up. So if you ask me to do something, it'll either be no, I'm sorry, or I'm not sure, let me check and I'll get back to you. So I wasn't saying yes straight away for anything. Unless deep in my soul it was like, yes! All right? It was always a no or a, I'll see what I can do. Or I'm not sure, let me get back to you, should I say. I'm not sure, let me get back to you. And it has been so life-changing, right? And I want you to start with this. Every time someone asks you to do something, start with a no. Can this person do this themselves, right? If I say no to this, they're going to find somebody else to do it for them or do it themselves, right? So just for the next week, all right? You can say no. You just need practice. You just need to practice. And it's not the no that you can't say. It's the feeling of guilt that you're letting someone down, that the rejection sensitivity, this person's not going to love me anymore. This person's not going to want me around anymore because I'm not doing this for them. And it's all BS, right? They'll get on with it. They'll manage, all right? They are only asking you because they know you're going to say yes, right? And there is always a period of adjustment. But just for the next week, I'm not saying you have to do this for the rest of your life. Just for the next week, I want you to pause. I want you to pause when somebody asks you something and start with a no. Or if the no is uncomfortable for you, I'm not sure, let me check and I'll get back to you. That's not a no outright. That's me just taking some time to decide whether it's something that I want to do. Then you can message them later and say, I'm really sorry, I've got something on, or you don't even need to make an excuse. I'm really sorry, I can't do that for you. And then what they do with that is not your responsibility. It's not how they react to that, how they respond to that is not your responsibility. That's on them. All right. Those feelings are going to be there. That the guilt and all of that is still going to be there. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. Practice positivity. And it's a no. So just for the next week. I'm not saying you have to do this forever. But once you do it a couple of times, you'll be like, oh, that's not so bad. It's about practice. It's about building that muscle, that strength within us. Stop judging and start looking for the good. It's time to focus on everything in your life that is positive. Positivity adjusts your point of view and allows you to see every situation through the lens of optimism. Part of the challenge is that this card presents Part of the challenge that this card presents is to encourage you to cease any judgment or harsh behaviours with others and particularly with yourself. It's more so with yourself, right? I want you to really focus on how much you judge yourself. Because we may perceive judgment from others, but nobody judges us more than we judge ourselves. And I also just want to add in there that if you are judging someone else, that's not about them, that's something within you that you don't like. So that's a little bit of self-reflection there as well. Shadow, that's the shadow, right? You're being asked to become vigilant, not only with what you say, but also with every thought. Well, I don't want to keep reading this because I don't want to overwhelm you with stuff, right? I don't want to overwhelm you with, oh my God, I've got all this stuff to do. Because that's too much. I just want you to start with the no for now. And know that you are already doing it, that I see you and you are already doing it, and where you are is perfect. All right? And to give yourself those little pockets, those little micro moments of self-love, which is the getting up and dance for a couple of minutes. It is those little bits and pieces, right? It's making yourself a priority. All right. A bit dehydrated. It's the winter. It's this cold weather. I laugh because I know it's like 100 degrees colder where you guys are. Okay, hi Natasha, welcome. I am not sure if I'm going to be able to read for you tonight. I'm about to do Sharon and then I was going to jump off, so hang around and we'll see. Actually, let's practice what you preach, Tamara. I'm afraid it's a no for tonight, Natasha, but I'm here every Friday night. I'm going to read for Sharon, and then I'm going to jump off. And I'm here every Friday night from 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, and I'm doing breathwork, free breathwork sessions every Monday. I don't know whether I'll start this Monday or next Monday, but keep an eye out for it. I'll let everyone know. It'll be next Monday because I want to put some sessions together, some scripts together. All right, Sharon. Oh. Oh, is that me or is that you, Sharon? The High Priestess. Trusting your intuition, careful reflection before taking action, insights that come through meditation. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. So that, the first thought there was there's a decision to make, right? And I think you already know. The right answer, the right choice. Oh, get some rest first. Get some rest. Maybe the weariness is clouding your judgment as well right now. But you just have to trust that what you decide and the way that you go forward is it is right for you, right? So stop looking for the answer outside of yourself. Stop asking people because that's just making you more confused. Or stop talking it over with others. Like you got to tap into here. Get some rest. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Because when you trust that and you go with it, it is going to be positive, right? Positive outcomes. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. That's you listening to everyone else. No one knows what is right for you except for you, and everyone's going to have an opinion, all right? And yes, you can take into account what they say to you, but you have to decide, you have to discern whether it is in alignment with you or not. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So again, that's just confirming for you that yes, yes you must. Make the decision for you. Trust that intuition. It may seem a little bit rocky, and there may be a lot of people that don't agree with you, but you've got to do what's right for you. And then trust that process and allow it to play out, because there's only positive things on the other side of that, right? You'll be able to sit back in 6 months' time and be like, yeah, this is awesome, right? So, trust yourself. That's your biggest message. Trust that you know what's right for you, and don't listen to the noise. Don't let other people tell you what's right for you, because they've got no idea. They're not living your life, you are. They don't get a say. All right. All right. Hi, Ashley. I'm sorry. You've just caught the end. Just caught the end, because I am going to jump off now. Because I am just caught the yawns. But I am here every Friday night from 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So I guess that would be, 4 o'clock for you, Ash. And I think 5:30 for you, Natasha. Time zones. Good time zones. Yes, I am here every Friday night, 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Weekly breathwork sessions will begin very soon. Please keep an eye out for that. They are free, so you don't have to worry about that. Yes, my 3-day challenge will be very, very soon. Will be released very, very soon as well. So keep an eye out for that. I'm here to show you how to see yourselves from your space of light, and to uncover, to remove anything that's in the way of that. So very excited to be able to share that with you guys. Yeah. All right. That's it. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you all again really, really soon. Big love to you all.